Now that you see your programs and understand why they exist, the next step is clear, but not always easy. First, notice the sensations in your body when a pattern repeats. Don't judge, just observe. The sensations themselves will already give some insights. Second, ask, what is this program trying to protect me from? What does it bring me? What need is it fulfilling? This is a deep quest internally, because some programs seem illogical, and your mind can manipulate you to look in the wrong direction. If a program keeps you avoiding responsibility, notice the tightness in your chest or the urge to procrastinate. Ask, what need is it fulfilling? And then third, look if there's another way. This need is already fulfilled or can be fulfilled. In other words, install a new program that serves you better. Awareness alone is powerful, but paired with intention, it's transformative. You're no longer a passenger to your old programs. You are starting to steer your own reality. And this is just the beginning. In the next series, we'll explore more concrete examples of these programs, how they show up in relationships, work, and life, and some practical ways to shift them consciously, and to make sure to stay out of your lower mind's manipulations. Stay tuned, because that is where the real transformation begins. Now that you can see the programs and sense them in your body, the next challenge is spotting the subtle tricks your mind uses to keep them alive, also called the manipulations of the mind. I'll give a few examples. Avoidance disguised as reason. I'm just tired. But the real message is, I don't want to face this responsibility yet. Fear dressed as protection. I'm setting a boundary. Sometimes it's truly protection, but most times it is fear in a costume. Another one. Logic masking old habits. This is just the way it is. A program repeating because your mind learned it keeps you safe. Or morality or spirituality as camouflage. I'm doing this because it feels right. Yet underneath it might be trying to earn approval or avoid judgment. I will add 2 real-life examples that might offend some people. The rituals in spiritual practices are misguidances of the mind. The mind wants to add more importance to certain elements by adding rituals to them. For instance, the ritual where you are doing some energetic body work and then afterward you're cleaning your hands, or making motions with your hands to disconnect the connection. This stems from a fear of internalizing the energies of another person. However, you can only internalize what you choose to internalize, and when you subconsciously chose to internalize energies from other people, you need to start looking at how that serves you. In other words, find the program and its reason for existence in your life, instead of cleansing your hands. Another example, a very timely one for this time. When people feel unseen and undervalued in the expression of themselves, they need to look inward at why they have a program that makes them feel this way, and why this program is mirrored in the world around them, instead of trying to point to other people not seeing or valuing them. For instance, in the alphabet community, LGBT, etc., or even demanding from others to see and value them, which has caused the whole woke culture, which is an extreme manipulation from the lower mind. This program serves them in some way,
It could be that when they are not seen, they are safe, because being seen has consequences. Or the program makes them think that when they would be valued and seen, they would be powerful, and when they would be powerful, they might abuse this power. So it's better to remain unseen and undervalued. Programs can have the most surprising underlying reasonings. Programs don't attack you openly. They speak softly, in reason, morality, or even so-called love. That is why awareness alone is not enough. Honesty, self-truth is essential. You must ask yourself, am I acting from truth, or is this a disguise? In the next series, I'll give concrete examples, how these disguised programs show up in relationships, work, and daily life, and how to see through the illusions so you can act from real choice.